No, I don't know. Not really something I've played yet. Don't know if it's good or not. The movie was alright, but yeah. Crash Twinsanity. I know this might sound weird, but I never really have played the Crash games yet. I saved this one though because it was supposedly pretty good. I just haven't really got a chance to play this or any of the other ones before. Maybe I will someday with the PS4 trilogy. Lego Star Wars 2. Love this game. Love everything about it. I remember playing this on the GameCube a lot. Just a really great, fun time. All like the interesting characters, just like, you know, I'm not a huge Star Wars guy, but I still love this game. You know, just everything about it is just amazing. Sly Cooper, I really want to get into this. I really should sit down and play it one day. People say it's like really great, so I might give it a shot. But yeah, I'll try to play it. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, again, have not really played this one yet, but apparently it's like really great, so I'll try to give it a shot. Jack and Dexter, love this game, love everything about it, the world, like the characters and stuff. Not so much, I'm not really a big fan of 2 and 3. I tried playing 2 and just felt like it was not as good as the first one, but still, I really love this game. I recommend anyone to play this game. It's just fantastic. The Dog Island. Don't know what to really say about this. I just have it because I don't know. Why not? I guess. But Klonoa 2. This has gone up in price. I think I got this for like $35 on eBay. Now it's like a $70 game, which is insane. Have not played the first one. I played a little bit of this one though. I think it's still a good game. It's a good game. Sorry. I think but it's still pretty good. I need to beat it though. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Have not played this one, but I've seen a few of the Harry Potter games and no movies. Sorry. And I don't know. I'll give it a shot. I remember this movie so well. Open Season. Yeah, I got this from a YouTuber. I got this like whole lot of movie license games from the guy. But yeah, these are all the movies that I remember as a kid and stuff. So I kind of wanted to get these games and see if they're good or not. Probably not. I probably will never touch these games. As Bolt, Astro Boy. But, yeah, just I remember growing up with these a lot, with these movies a ton, and still having a great time seeing these ones, but, yeah, maybe I'll give it a shot one day. Probably not, though. Ratchet and Clank, what can I say about this game? I mean, this game is, like, you know, classic, not complete. Still a great game, though, just the way that it plays, it's really nice. I played the PS4 remake, and I think the gameplay-wise, it's a lot better than this version. But the story, the story is so much better in this one than this one, because PS4 version, it follows the movie. It's not really a good movie, though I kind of like it. All right, let's move on to. Sorry. Let's move on to this pile. This is mostly puzzle games and some action games. Super Bust a Move. What can I really say? I'm not a big fan of this series, honestly. Just not really my forte. But, I mean, it's still an okay puzzle game. Lumines. Really, really, want to like this game. It's kind of tricky for me, but I still really appreciate this game. Everything about it is just amazing. You know, the style of the game, the music, just everything about it is just perfect. I gotta get more into it though. Probably my most hated version of Tetris is Tetris Worlds. Just sucks. I hate everything about this game. I mean, the way it plays Tetris is fine. There's no, it just doesn't feel good. It's really awful. Don't get this version. Just get Lumino's and you'll be fine. Super Buckyball Deluxe. What could I really say about this? It's not really good. It's not a really good port of the GameCube version because this is a mixture of 1 and 2 put together. It's not good though. It's not a great port. Bowling in this game is super jank. I played this with my friend. We played the bowling game. That was awful, but it's still funny. But yeah, I mean, like this game, don't get this. Just get the GameCube version. But yeah, this is still fine overall. Time Crisis 2. I didn't really put a lot of into this game yet. I play a lot of Ninja Assault. But still, I mean, it's still a great game. You know, has a really good series. Ninja Assault, I really enjoyed. But yeah, I mean, like these two are pretty good. I recommend these. Metal Slug 4, Metal Slug 5. Honestly, not really into the Metal Slug games, but I still wanted to give it a shot. Sorry. Still want to give it a shot though. I think it's not that they're bad games. Can't really just get into them, honestly. This game. Beyond Good and Evil. I love this game. Everything about it, the atmosphere, the characters, just the story in general is just great. Really, really short game, honestly. It didn't take that long to beat. The boss, I didn't really like it because it's reverse controls kind of thing at the end. I guess spoilers, but yeah, I mean, this game is just great. I love this game. Highly recommend it. If you find it on GameCube or Xbox, probably get those versions because this doesn't like run that well, but still like a great game. Probably, I enjoy this game. Parappa the Rapper 2. I enjoy this game over the original one, which is probably blasphemy, but overall, I just think this game is just way better than the first one. Music in the first one, I think, is more. I mean, it's so classic, but like to me, like the sequel just does a lot of things better. I mean, the story. I mean, just the story, the style. I just love everything about this game. Great game. Highly recommend it. Sorry if I pronounce this wrong. Alien Hominid. This really, really interesting game. It's based off the Newgrounds Flash game, and you know, they released it into the Xbox, GameCube, and PS2. And this is a really good game. I mean, I haven't really sucked much time into this game, but I mean, it's supposedly like a really, really awesome game, and I like it. Katamari Damacy, sorry. I really wanted to get into this game. I can't really get into it right now. It's not like it's bad. I just need to put more time into it. But overall, this game is like really weird and fun. I mean, like the cover just explains itself, you know. But still, I mean, the classic for PS2. I highly recommend it. Ape Escape Pumped and Primed. Have not really played this, honestly. Just couldn't really. I think it's supposed to be like a party game. I think. Don't quote me. But I mean, I don't know. It's fine. Ape Escape 2 and 3. Have not really gotten into these two yet, nor the original one. I need to. I heard 3 is like really the best one out of the sequel range, but I really need to get into these. No manual. Sorry. Raiden. Probably my favorite shoot 'em up. Honestly, I don't know why I was in that thing, but whatever. Honestly, couldn't really get into it. No, I'm sorry. I really like it. I think this game is a great vertical one. Great horizontal one. I think, but not a lot of people like this version. I guess just not people like Raiden 3. Some people like the older ones, but I think this game is still good overall. Highly recommend it. I also recommend Raiden 5 for PS4. Still a pretty good game. Possibly my favorite series of all time. Time Splitters. Time Splitters 1, 2, and 3. I kind of go off and on about whether or not which one's better. I personally like 2 a little bit more than 3. But 3 has some good things about it. Then 2 has some better things about 3. One I find more interesting due to the fact that it's the first Time Splitters game, and also like the community for it. If you're really interested in speedruns, I highly recommend like checking out people that speedrun this game. People are really crazy about speedrunning this, and it's absolutely interesting to me. But I mean, I'm like such a Time Splitters nut. I'll show you this. And I own the Japanese version of Time Splitters 2. But it's not called Time Splitters 2. It's just called Time Splitter Invaders of History. I think that's what it's. I think that's what it's called. Basically, sorry. They took a lot of things out of the American and European version. This one does not have map maker, which is really weird. It doesn't have. You actually can't die from fire. So like, you actually once you get hit by a flame or something like that, you're not on fire, and zombies like die so quickly from flame, so it's a lot easier in some aspects than 2. But overall, I mean, this game is just like really interesting to get. I'm really glad I got this. I got this at a store for. I mean, it was a little bit more expensive, but I mean, for what it is, I mean, this game is like, it's just awesome to really get this game. Sorry about this. But yeah, man, if you have a region-free system, highly recommend like getting this just like out of curiosity. But I mean, overall, like the game is just amazing. Sorry, gotta show you these. Yeah, but I mean, if you ever really try to get into the series, I mean, try out 1 if you want. 3 has a better story. I just, you know, out of all of them, but whatever you feel like you want to do. Sorry. These are mostly the first-person shooters that I own. Medal of Honor Frontline. It's a pretty average game. The opening song to this was just fantastic. I love it. It's an alright game though. Not as good as Time Splitters in my personal opinion. Medal of Honor Rising Sun. It's alright. Didn't really get into this one as much either. Call of Duty 3. Again, not really played that much of it. You know, it's supposedly pretty good. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I have this version. I don't really have any other version. Not complete. No, it actually... Oh, kind of complete. Weird. I don't know why. This game is supposedly really great, though, on PC. But, yeah, I mean, try it out. Killzone. Didn't really like it because I've just played like crap. To me, personally, just lags and just really awful meshy colors and stuff. It just doesn't really work for me, but to each their own. Armored Core Nexus. This is the only Armored Core game I kept. I probably should get into the series. Manual. This is a pretty expensive game right now for some weird reason. It's like a $40 game. I mean, if you find it for cheap, pick it up. Civil War: A Nation Divided. I kind of got this game because I find Civil War to be really interesting overall. Doesn't play great. I guess they were trying to be realistic with the guns, but this game is pretty interesting. I'll try to sit down and maybe play it and see what's good. Evil Dead, I've watched the remake and the original. I've not really sat down and watched 2 and 3 yet, but still really great movie. Have not really sat down and played this version of the game, but it might be good. Hopefully it is. Enter the Matrix. I just saw the Matrix movie and I really liked it, so I might sit down and see if this is good or not. But yeah, got it for that price, pretty good price. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna probably sit down and play it. Soldier of Fortune Gold Edition, new multiplayer maps. This game is pretty controversial back then due to how like graphic the game was. You can like shoot people's body parts off, but I mean, it's an alright game. When I played it, you know. Quake 3 Revolution. This game is, I would say it's pretty good. It's really fast, and which is good. I mean, it doesn't lag or anything. Kind of wanted a new multiplayer game anyway, because I'm really kind of into multiplayer first-person shooters. But yeah, pretty good. 007 Agents Under Fire. This game has really great multiplayer for some weird reason. Like when I was playing with my brother and stuff, it was really fun. Probably should actually play the story mode to it, but I'm most likely just going to keep playing the multiplayer to it. Really great. Half-Life. What could I say about, the game? Revolutionary for its time. Everything about it, PS2 version's interesting. Has that exclusive Half-Life Decay story mode and stuff. It's a pretty interesting port. Not as good as the PC port, obviously. Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. I gotta be honest, I'm not really into this series, but overall, I mean, it's pretty good. People really love this game. I'm not a big fan of it. It has its fans, and it's great that they have them and stuff. But yeah, this is not my forte. But it's pretty good. Max Payne 1 and 2. Honestly, I've not played. I really haven't played 2. I really love 1. 1 is like my personal favorite. Do not get this version though. It's not as good as the PC, or just not as good as the PC port. Don't know much about the Xbox port. But overall, I just think this is just a great game. I have not really played 2, but 3 is amazing. I know some people don't really like 3, but 3, when I played it and beat it, it just felt rewarding to me, like for his character Max. This is a smaller pile. I still have a lot of games. Sonic Mega Collection Plus. Gotta be honest, I'm not really into the Sonic games as much as a lot of other people are. I played a few of them, just not really my thing. I'm really trying to get into them, but I prefer Freedom Planet, which is like a fan game that also turned into like its own game. That game, I just feel like it controls better than like the older Sonic games, but that's just me. This is Jam Pack Summer 2002. I really just got this honestly because they had the playable demo of Time Splitters 2, so you can see that, and this version of Parappa the Rapper 2, and some saves. But yeah. Sorry about that. PK Out of the Shadows. Not really have played this one. I remember getting this brand new. I found this like brand new sealed, but then I just opened up the seal because I don't know. I don't really like keeping sealed games. Barnyard. Nickelodeon's Barnyard, sorry. Kind of interesting. It's based off the movie. Same tie-in. It's pretty interesting. It's like a GTA clone. I beat it. That's all I gotta say. Music Maker, I really find this interesting. Just making music on PS2. I don't know why. It's pretty good. I mean, there's like some pretty interesting samples in here. But yeah, I mean, give it a shot if you're interested. Family Feud. I really like Family Feud as like game show wise. Probably my personal favorite game show. Still a great game though. I mean, it's pretty good. Got it for $5, so that's pretty cool. And Television Lives. This is more or less the collection disc game. So like there's like 60 games in like one disc kind of thing through different companies. So this is a Television Lives. Very weird, interesting music choice. I don't know why. It's just like when you're in the menu of this thing, it has like a really weird song in it. But overall, I mean, you know, it's just in television games on PS2. So what are you gonna do? Arcade Classics Volume 1. They made no Volume 2. Great selection of stuff, honestly. Just awesome games. Art of Fighting, Metal Slug, King of Fighters. Oh, sorry, Fatal Fury, King of the Monsters. You know, just really top-notch stuff. Highly recommend that. Namco Museum. Like I said, I love Namco. I love the older games, you know. Still great stuff, you know. You know, Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga, Dig Dug. You know, just all these, like, really awesome games in here. So, yeah. Have not down to really play this one yet. Title Legends. Really, again, this has some classic games in here. The Space Invaders, Bubble Bobble, Zookeeper. It's really interesting stuff. It's kind of hard to find a little bit, but, I mean, it's still worth it to get. This is just Wipeout Fusion. I'm not really into the Wipeout games right now. Not that they're bad, just I need to get into them. Airblade, I think this was my first, but it was like a copycat of Tony Hawk, but like it's actually pretty good. You know, recommend it. Apologize for this. Just trying to get the other games out. Shelf. Now this is mostly some RPGs. I'm really trying to get into the series. The genre, I mean. But just can't really seem to find the time for them. But I got this game right here, Okage the Shadow King. Still beat up there. People say this is a really great game. Just the style of it is really awesome and stuff. Like I said, I really need to get into the genre, see if it's actually good. Eternal Poison. This is like during my early years of collecting, and I got this game like for $5 like years ago. So it comes with the soundtrack and the game. Like this game is like almost worth like $100 right now. So that's pretty insane. Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Not really, don't know much about the series. I mean, people say it's like really great, tactical stuff. Xenosaga, Episode 1. Haven't really got the chance to play this, you know, but people say it's a great series. Dark Cloud, really haven't had the chance to play this one yet. Not complete. RPG Maker 3, just kind of got it because it was RPG Maker, and I kind of never really seen this game before. But yeah, pretty interesting. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I tried playing the first one, couldn't really get into it, but I'll try to play it again one day. Just not really my thing, like I said. Wild Arms 3, I actually wanted to try to get into this. It had a great opening to me personally. Like this game was like showed introductions of characters really well. Like, you got to play them, and it was getting interesting, and then just kind of got a little too much for me, I guess. But man, this game had a great opening to me. Great opening. Dragon Quest. I'm gonna butcher that title. Journey of the Cursed King. Sorry, I'm not really good with numerals. But this is the demo version of Final Fantasy. It has the demo version of Final Fantasy booklet, and the game's right here. Yeah, I mean, another classic RPG. I got this recently through trading credit. Persona 3. People really love this series to death. I wanted to try to play this version. Let me know if it's like the best version to play, or just, you know, tell me what you guys think. So this is mostly going to be GTA inspired, or GTA games. Destroy All Humans. I finally got this game. Really funny game. It's just a fun game. Sort of like different to like GTA, you know. But I find these more interesting than the GTA games. But really, really awesome stuff. Really great. Destroy All Humans 2. I have not beaten Destroy All Humans 1 yet, so I don't know how Destroy All Humans 2 is. We have the Grand Theft Auto games. Oh my god, I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah, this is a huge stack right here. I apologize. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, Grand Theft Auto 3, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I never really could get into these games. I know a lot of people love this series. I just really can't get into them. It has its fans, and, you know, it's great, but can't really get into it. The only Rockstar game I really, really love is Bully. Bully, to me, just felt more... It just had like more of a character, like just had more personality and style to it that I really just loved. Just everything about this game was just awesome. You know, gameplay wise, I think it's similar to the GTA games, but like like I said, like the atmosphere, the characters, I just feel like it was a lot more interesting to me personally. But yeah, highly recommend this game. Got this recently, not in the best condition though. The Warriors, I really, really love the movie. This game is like, you know, really awesome. Just everything about this game is just amazing. You know, style of the game, the grungy New York City, you know, just everything about this game is just like really interesting. I gotta beat it though. Mafia. Haven't really played too much of this game, but I think I played like the first mission of it. Couldn't really get into it. I might try to get into it though. Get back into it. Here's the other stack that I have. Harvest Moon, Save the Homeland. Try to get into the Harvest Moon series. I just really can't get into them. I'm trying really hard. Just the way of farming is not really my forte. Fugitive Hunter War on Terror. This game is pretty bad. Just gameplay wise, it's not good. Just very, very weird game. But overall, I mean, this game is like just so weird. I mean, you get to like beat up Osama bin Laden. It's weird, but interesting. Rough Trigger, the Vancouver Conspiracy. Really, really weird game. I think it was a late PS2 game, and it's not as good as its other ones like Ratchet and Clank. It's not as good as that, but it's interesting to have. Fur Fighter is a really early game I got during my collection. It's interesting, interesting style, you know, but I don't remember too much about this game, honestly. I guess I could try to show these all, but this is the, I don't have the cardboard case for this, but this is all the Metal Gear Solid games and like the special editions. First one, second one, and third. I really, really need to get into the series. I really should just sit down and just play the first one and just like play them all. I have Sons of Liberty and Substance versions of this as well. But yeah, I really need to just sit down and play this series. People say that these are just awesome games, so I need to do that. Not complete. Yeah, but I just heard great things about these games, and yeah, I want to give them a shot. If you like them, just like let me know. Shadow the Hedgehog, very interesting game. Not really good. I did play it. Like, I think I got like the really like middle ending. I don't really care much to play the other ones. It's like okay, not really great though. Spider-Man 2, really, really great game. Love Tobey Maguire movies. I have the first one right here. Yeah, I mean, I really liked the second one over the first one. But I mean, yeah, really, really great games. Blood Rain, very weird game. But I mean, I want to try to beat it again, just see how it is, just beat it. I might try to get the sequel. It's kind of hard to find the sequel, actually. Rampage, Total Destruction. I remember the N64 version a lot. Really, really awesome stuff. This game is no exception too. That this is another great game. You know, highly recommend this one if you can. Samurai Legend, Musashi. I apologize if I butchered that. I really haven't played this one. No one really has like mentioned this game, whether or not it's good. I mean, it seems like kind of a no one really talks about it. It's probably uncommon. Ghost Rider. The movie was... Don't really remember much about the movie, but I think this is actually similar to God of War playstyle. So, Teen Titans. Really loved the cartoon back then. I have not played this game, but it might be good. This is the other pile. Just gotta get that out. Sorry about this. God of War 1. I started getting into this. I need to beat it though. I mean, what I played for it, I really like the combat system. But yeah, I need to like just sit down and beat it.